Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, welcome. I just wanted to stop in and say hello. I just wanted to stop in and say you are amazing, you are great, you are loved, and you are awesome. I've come to understand that, obviously we don't always have good days. We don't always have days where we feel good about ourselves. We don't always have good days that we feel confident about ourselves. But I do know that there is a God that will put people in our paths, that will allow us to align with each other. And just sometimes they'll compliment you on, oh, I like that shirt, I like your hair, I like this and I like that. Sometimes when we don't always feel like, our best, I'm gonna say that we don't always feel our best about ourselves, or we might just be having a down day. But I do understand that God is an intentional God, and that He will align the right people with us to say just what we need to hear. I believe that with all my being, and I thank God for that. I do realize that sometimes we are our own worst enemy. We can be our own, like our worst hater. Because the only thing I want for this channel right here, there's a couple things I want for this channel. One, loyal subscribers. Two, people that will encourage each other, and like that we can motivate each other. Don't delete. No, we're not erasing stuff. No, but what we're doing is we're looking at the stuff and we're examining the stuff on how we can be better. Not just better for ourselves, but be better for the audience that we know we need to reach, and that the audience needs to reach us. And I just wanted to stop by just to say, you know what, you are great. And if you're going through something, like, a lot of times life just starts lifing. Things aren't always going to be like this. It's not. Things are turning around. I promise you, it won't always be like this. I promise you. Some of us are reintroducing ourselves to ourselves. Some of us are on this journey where, you know, we're kind of like reflecting and saying, you know what do I like? What How do I get to know me all over again? How do I get to know this version of me? And and whatever your journey is, do it with you in mind. If it reaches no one else, let it reach you. Sometimes we do so many things for people, for other people. I thank God because in this chapter of my life, this one is for Monique. It's for me. I came on YouTube and jumped headfirst. Had no clue about YouTube. All I knew was to create a channel, press camera on my phone, and then hit record. That's all I knew. And I did it. I did it. Yeah, I'm only at, a small number of subscribers, but I'm believing God for the increase. I know we do this addition and people unsubscribe, subtraction, and all this, but I thank God for my God being a multiplier. Yeah, He likes dealing with multiplication, and I thank God for that. And I also believe God, and I thank God for being a divider, working with division, because those who are not from my channel, God keep them wherever they are. Those of those ones that are for my channel, God placed them so that we may cross paths. And I'm gonna hold on to that. This channel is about motivation, inspiration. Yes, I'm newly retired, relocated to Florida. No one believed that I was gonna do it. I had been talking about Florida and moving probably for about 5 years, maybe. About 5 years. No one fell on deaf ears. Do you not know I went on Facebook a couple weeks ago and someone said in my comments, I haven't seen you in a long time because I moved. You know, sometimes we allow people and people allow themselves to be comfortable with us. And we allow them to. We're very predictable. That's the word, predictable. Yeah. Yep. I was so predictable. No one thought I would retire. Oh, Monique ain't gonna do it. Yeah, I was one of those ones. I was that chubby chick. I've always been thick all my life. Chubby chick who cried all the time. I'm a bag of water. Cried all the time. Will do anything for anybody. Oh, call Monique. She'll do it, even if she has something to do. That's okay. That's okay. She'll cancel her plans to do it for you. Call Monique. Yeah, I'm that one. I was that one. Until one day I woke up, and I'm going to try not to do too much editing from this video, because I want it to be raw. I was that one who, even if I didn't want to do something for somebody or just something, I would do it anyway. Because I didn't want people to think bad of me. I didn't want the confrontation. So I would do it. And then I would just either go without or put my stuff on the back burner. Excuse me. But in this chapter of my life, I'm first. I'm first. Yeah, this thing works both ways. And I'm learning that. I'm learning it. And I want to be as important to people as they are to me. And that's a hard pill to swallow, actually. Because sometimes you're not important to certain people. You're not important to people. But to the right people, you are. You really are. To the right people. And I'm learning that. I am 57 years old. And at 57 years old, I'm learning the right people that's meant to be in your circle. I'm going to call it a circle. The right people will remain. You don't have to talk every day. You don't. But you're always near and dear to them. And you can feel it. I've always been that one when I was going through things, struggles, challenges, all of that. I would pull away. Number one, I didn't want people to know my business. Number two, I didn't want people to talk about me because people talk. I didn't want them to talk about me and put my business out there. Number three, I didn't want to be vulnerable to people because I didn't want to be taken advantage of. But I learned that people are going to treat you the way you allow them to treat you. They are. I know my worth now. even through different relationships, letting people take advantage of me, not caring about what Monique wanted, Monique's time. Mm-mm. They just did whatever, as long as they could benefit. Monique could figure it out about her stuff. But I thank God for this season in my life where I'm putting me first. I don't want to say the heck with everybody else. Hey, but I'm going to say it, the heck with everybody else. I can't help anybody if I'm not good. I've come to learn I'm not giving anyone anything out of my cup. So you have a cup with a saucer. Everything that flows out of my cup onto the saucer, that's where I'll serve people from. The excess, the extra. Anything in my cup is for me. Because what will begin to happen is the stuff that's in my cup, the joy that's in my cup, the freedom that's in my cup, the peace that's in my cup. If I'm giving it out, eventually what's in my cup will be depleted. Now, what do I have? What do I have? So, I need to stay full, or as full as I can be. Anything that runs out of my cup and goes onto the saucer or down the side of the cup, absolutely. I'll share. I'll share. I say all of that to say, put yourself first. Put yourself first. Show yourself some grace. Yeah, show yourself some grace. It's okay. It's so okay. We have one life to live. Let's be happy in it. Let's be peaceful. Let's be free. Let's be free. Let's work on ourselves. If any healing needs to be done, any forgiveness needs to be done, let's work on it so we can be good for ourselves. If we're no good for ourselves, we're no good to others. It's taken me a long time to realize that. And I'm finally in a space where I can honestly say I'm happy. I am. These people out here looking at me like I'm crazy. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm at peace. And it's a good space to be in. I haven't always been in this space. Haven't always been here. Had some dark days. Had some long nights. But I thank God for my journey. As I get deeper into my channel, I want to be able to share some of the experience, some of my journey, so that I can inspire and motivate someone else. Just hold on a little bit longer. I promise you things are turning around. I promise you it's not going to be like this always. I promise you when God said you are the head and not the tail, He meant it. When God said you are above and not beneath, He meant it. When God says you are the lender and not the borrower, He meant it. He meant it. When He said, seek ye first the kingdom of God and all His righteousness, and all the other things will be added, He meant it. He meant it. I don't know what you believe in. I don't know in whom you believe. But I know in whom I believe. I'm not knocking anyone for their beliefs and or their cultures or whatever. So have it. What's for you is for you. What's for me is for me. I serve a God who has a reputation to always come through. I serve a God who has this reputation that if you called on him, he gonna come. He gonna come. And it may not always be the way you want him or expect him to come. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. Yeah, he's that one. He's that one. Yeah, I'm not trying to push anything on you. Because we're not supposed to do that. I'm not trying to push anything on you. This is Monique. This is me. And hey, this is what works for me. This is who works for me. That plane seems like it's so close to me. When I looked up, it felt like it appeared as though I could touch the bottom of it. If you don't have that peace that you desire, I invite you. I invite you to just take a little step. I invite you. Take a chance. Just take a chance. I don't gamble because I don't like losing money, and I ain't wasting no money. But when people roll the dice, they taking chances. That's what they doing. Yeah, take a chance. This life that I'm living now, and I don't want to give the impression that my life is a bed of roses. It's not. But I do see the garden blooming. I sure do. I sure do. Sure do. My life is not a bed of roses. Nobody's life is a bed of roses. Nobody's. But I promise you, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you that I am now being intentional on the words I speak. I am being intentional on the places I go. I am being intentional on the people I hang around, because I don't need to hear all this, especially if it's negative. No, absolutely not. I am living with the intent to protect my oil. I do not want my oil tainted. Absolutely not. I don't want my oil tainted. Flies, like the flies. They say flies are one of the dirtiest things, insects. And when it lands on something, it leaves like bacteria and all of this other stuff behind, and then flies away. I do not want any flies resting and or near my oil. Don't contaminate my oil. I refuse to let anyone, anything contaminate my oil. Work too hard, cry too long. Absolutely not. Pray too hard. Absolutely not. I am intentional. I am trying to be as intentional as I can. I am trying to protect my ear gates, my eye gates. I'm trying to be intentional about the words I speak and to whom I speak it. I am trying to be intentional on the path my feet trod. And I come to you today to say, I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you're having an intentional day. I hope your day is filled with promises and prosperity. That's a word. God, I thank you. Yeah. I didn't jump on here to say all of that, but I wanted to say to someone, I hope you've had a chance to smile today. If you haven't, I hope you will get an opportunity to smile before you go to sleep. One of my content besties says that, and I kind of adopted that from her. Smiles are free. Smiles are free. And actually, smiles help you. Yes, I enjoy laughing. I like to laugh. I hate jokes and riddles, but I love to laugh. I love to laugh. And I want to say to whoever on here that may be having a rough day, it gets better. I promise you. Stick around to this channel and you'll learn a lot more about Monique. Till the next video. I'll see you then.